Can Americans visit Cuba in 2024? The answer is easier than you think. I entered Cuba from Mexico and paid $30 US for the visa. In speaking with Americans who flew directly from the US, they paid $90. The process is simple from both places. You buy a tourist information card, a visa, at the airport while you wait in line to check in. All Western Europeans need the same visa to enter Cuba. Just be aware that if you are European and go to Cuba, you will not be able to get an ESTA to visit the US. The journey to Cuba begins with an Uber ride from the center of Mérida, Mexico, to the airport in Mérida. On the way to the airport. Checking in with Viva Aerobus for Havana. I got here 5 hours early thinking that I needed a ton of time to buy the tourist information card, and it turns out they won't check me in or sell me that and or a visa, which hopefully those are one and the same, until 10:40. So now I have 2 hours to do nothing at the airport. Notice all of the suitcases. Those are full of items that Cubans purchased in Mexico and are bringing home to sell. This guy right here is going to sell me the visa or tourist information card for 550 Mexican pesos, which is like 30 US. All right, I got the visa tarjeta del turista. Have to fill out both sides. Pero no sé si te referiste a una agencia con tienda y todo. Ah, ¿esos existen? Ah, okay. Alright, gotta check in here.
¿Tienes visa?
Sí. Aún no lo he rellenado. ¿Eso lo hago aquí?
No, ahí arriba.
Ok. Perfecto. ¿Arriba, antes de la seguridad?
Antes de migración. A ver, su pase de tu pasaporte, 2 pases de abordar, uno para ti y otro para migración. ¿Vale?
Okay.
¿Sería todo?
¿Esto se los doy aquí? Ok.
Ahí arriba.
¿Ya está? Bueno, muchas gracias.
Vale.
All right, security. All right, just as I read online, that was a fairly simple process. Normal check-in at the airport in Mérida, just like you would for any flight to any other part of the world. And then, obviously being American, I thought it would be a little different. But bought the visa, the tourist information card, it's sometimes referred to online, for 550 pesos. And now I've got 2 boarding passes. One I have to give to immigration here, and they're going to stamp one of those passes, and I need to fill out this form right now, but here are my boarding passes. La Havana. Gotta fill out the visa. Here it is. My ticket to Cuba. Tengo 2 pases de abordar.
¿Cuándo fue la última vez que ingresaste a México, te acuerdas?
¿El día?
Ajá,
Creo que...
17 de enero.
Sí, 16 o 17, no sabía cuál era. The customs agent here in Mexico stamped one of my 2 boarding passes. All right, almost game time. Got my own row, apparently. This is not a full flight, not even close. first country I've been to where my phone does not work. I have no service in Cuba. Cuba, baby. The moment of truth. Immigration. No idea why there are people at this desk before actual immigration officer, but we'll see.
Ay, no me dijeron cómo hacerlo.
I need an información adelantada del viajero, apparently, and a visa.
La otra información del viajero, lo único que me mandaron.
Eso soy yo. Visa, sí, eso lo tengo. Aquí. Correcto. All right, we're in. I don't think my passport was stamped. I need to check. That was so cool. You're just standing there, and of course they want some extra document that nobody knows anything about. Información adelantada del viajero or something you need to do before. Some people had it on their phones. I did not, of course, but I did have the visa. He stamped the visa. We're into Cuba, country number 69. Let's go. Now I just have to figure out how to get from here to Old Town Havana. Apparently a taxi's like 30 bucks. Next bus doesn't leave for an hour and a half, and according to the lovely gentleman over there, it might or might not come at all. So getting a taxi for 25 bucks. And yeah, very excited about this. Here's the airport in all of its glory.
Que hacemos fútbol. ¿Te gusta el deporte?
Sí. ¿Y cómo es el sentimiento aquí sobre Estados Unidos?
El sentimiento es bueno para Estados Unidos.
¿Sí?
Sí, sí.
¿Os gusta?
Sí. Aquí los cubanos les gusta mucho irse para Estados Unidos.
Ok.
Uf. Aquí emigran todos los años, no sé cuánto para Estados Unidos.
¿Sí?